Misclicks and misplays. Do you adapt or do you just give up? What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Now, before we get started, I do want to apologize. Yesterday, I intended to stream. I intended to do a follow-up to the last video, which was the pivotal moments. You guys all sent me Duel IDs. I watched a lot of them, and I wanted to stream before maintenance and go over all those, those matches for you guys or with you guys. I got to remember, because of daylight saving, it is now an hour earlier when maintenance goes down. And also, yesterday, real quick, I had a rough day. I lost one of my best friends, and it was like I said, it was a rough day. And the thing is, I'm just as upset about this game as you guys are. It's the middle of the month. We have not received a banner. I don't think we're going to be receiving a banner because we got the tournament. Here's the thing, though. Because of what happened to me or to a lot of people yesterday in regards to my friend, I don't want to focus on, the negative things or the bad things. I want to focus on the good things that we do have. And that is the tournament and its rewards. We'll go over that. But let's open up. we have boosters that we need to open, and so let's do all that first. We'll talk about the tournament. And then I do have a match that I want to show you guys that happened, I think, yesterday or the day before yesterday. It's in the description below if you just want to skip all of this. Let's see. Nothing out of the pumpkin. I'm so glad we're out of the pumpkin boosters. I don't ever want to see those again. Positive. We're focusing on positive things. It was nice to have the pumpkins because of Halloween, but I would prefer to not get a pumpkin booster that it only lasts an hour. I would rather get a gold booster or a rainbow booster to potentially get, oh my goodness, a Scizor, just like that. Oh, wow, we just got a Scizor. That's awesome. We got an EX pull. That is great. I would prefer something that we don't have, but again, we're focusing on the positives here. So that's cool. We got an EX. We can actually add a chain to my Scizor. I think I have 3 of them, so we can actually fuse one of them. Gym Cup, we had a 4-game win streak. I did not get above 8, man. I actually got to 7. My 8th game, I was mental mistake. Like, Virizion was on my entry point, and I didn't cover the goal because just, I wasn't thinking, and then he just right to my goal, and I was like, oh my god. I was pretty upset because that would have been my 8th win. So let's see if we can pull an EX from here. That would be great. Double EX. So let's go. Rainbow Lights, please. No. Okay, so we don't get one. Bailey. When are we going to get Meganium? We got the leaks from Meganium. Can we please get the Meganium? Hopefully it will be decent. Okay, let's talk about this tournament here. I want to challenge SHD, Stay at Home Dad, because he made a video talking about how this is kind of promoting rush decks and how 50 games is too much. I want to challenge that. Okay, so let's go. Let's talk about the tournament. I didn't really get over everything. So there's a lot of rewards that we can get. Here's the placings. We're giving Carbonite. Everybody is getting Carbonite. If you get 5 wins, you're getting all of these materials. That's amazing. 5 wins is pretty manageable for everybody to get. Everyone should be able to get 5 wins in this tournament that lasts, I think it's 3 days, right? I guess we'll get into that. What's cool is we're finally getting a bracket. I think this is like the type of tournament we've all been wanting. So the first place gets 2 EX cubes and 9 rare cubes. And I don't really got to regurgitate this information. You guys have already seen it, already gone over it. But what's going to be really interesting is how they're going to be doing the finals, because it all is time. Dude, I don't know how they're going to do this. I think it's going to be a challenge for them with everybody being spread across the globe. It's going to be very interesting. It would be cool if we could somehow spectate it. If they had some sort of mode we can go to actually watch these matches, that would be so cool, man. I would love to stream them, but unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. So, devs, if you guys are watching, that is something to look forward in the future. Can you please add some sort of spectate mode, especially for events like this? I think that would just be absolutely awesome. Like I said, the timing is going to be a challenge, especially for everybody. Let's see who's going to be the very best. Here's the format. Highest rating maximal duels is 50. So here's the thing I want to talk about. SHD was saying 50 is kind of too much. He's saying it should be about 20. If you had 20 duels, I think you had to have too many tiebreakers, so it'd be hard to place. So I like the 50 duels, and I don't necessarily think it promotes rush decks. I mean, the last tournament we had, I don't think we really played that many rush decks, or I didn't play that many rush decks. In fact, the first tournament we had, the Blitz, that one was difficult because it was only 2 hours. I can see why people would be running rush decks, because you're trying to get as many wins as you can or get the highest rating as you can in 2 hours. I understand that. But this is going to be 3 days long, and 25 or 50 duels is, I don't think it's going to be that difficult to get. I mean, Gigs is known to grind like 25, 30 games in a day. Sorry, my phone is going crazy, guys. Here's are the rules. Figures, no restrictions. How to participate. Just make sure if you guys do make top 32, you have to check in. You have to check in, otherwise you are not going to be eligible to play that match. And just so you guys know, everybody here, everyone that plays this game has an opportunity to get top 32, to also get top 1. Actually, you know what I want to do, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Who do you think? Let's make a prediction right now. Who is going to win the tournament? Is it somebody we know? Is it going to be Nkiro, who I think took first like the last 3 months in a row? Do you think it's going to be somebody else? Please let me know in the comments below who you want to win or who you think is going to win. The format, I don't think I really need to go over this. I think you guys have all seen it, but we are actually going to register ourselves. However, I don't think I'm going to have enough time because it's over those 3 days. And like I said, my friend, I'm going to be really busy this weekend. So, am I registered? Registered. I think I'm registered. Back. Registered. Am I registered? I think I'm registered. We're good to, oh yeah, boom, right there. We are registered. So, good luck to everybody. It starts in 24 hours. If you have any great matches, please save the duel IDs. Let me know and we can watch them. All right, let's jump into today's episode. In it, we are talking about misclicks and misplays. Also, and what's very interesting, we just had maintenance. This match, I was actually afraid I was not going to be able to show it to you guys because it happened before maintenance. But I just tried to watch it before I made this video, and it worked. So I was like, oh, sweet. So we are going up against Alice, and Alice here does have the scary deck. They do have the triple mega Banette. Banette's all level 5. They do have a Primal Kyogre, and as you guys know, I am running a hybrid Ultra Beast deck. And first of all, Ultra Beast users, when do you use long throw? I think I asked you guys this last time. If I go first, do I use long throw every time unless I'm playing like a rush deck, like a Dio speed, or in this case a Primal Kyogre, who misplay number 1, I long throw right away, and as soon as I did that, I was like, why did I do that? They have a Kyogre. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? So that was already a misplay, and for those of you guys who just don't know, Kyogre's ability prevents you from bringing mons back from the Ultra Space while this Pokemon is on the field. Ultra Beasts do not move from Ultra Space to the field by the effects or of abilities or attacks. So there's a wasted plate. And so let's continue. Here's Misclick, okay? Misclick. I meant to play the Mighty Sphere, and I Mega Evolve here, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I made a misplay with the long throw, and then I made a misclick with the plate. Wanted Mighty Sphere, went Mega Lucario. So here is the question. When you guys make misplays or misclicks, like multiple ones in a row, do you just give up, or do you continue to play? Please let me know in the comments below. So I just moved up. I was like, oh my god. And he moves up, and I'm like, whatever. Dude, I was pissed off. I made those 2 mistakes, and I was like, I'm just going to attack. Like, why not? If I lose the roll, then that's pretty much GG. Whatever. But I win here. I'm like, okay. And he moves here, and I move Lunala here. And I was like, well, because I intended to attack, because I was in the I don't care, mode. But I was like, well, you want to roll, and, like Pokefodder says, you only need to win about 2 rolls, and that's almost pretty much GG boys, or you're at least in a good position. So because I won that first roll, I was like, well, maybe I will try. But then I put Lunala here, and that makes no sense at all. Why would I put Lunala here when the opponent has this figure? What counters Lunala? Status. This blue thing, and he puts that there, and another misplay, and I was like, dude, really? Now he's just gonna attack Lunala, rip. And then here is another misclick. I swap spot here, okay? I swap spot here, and what I meant to do was swap with my Selly. I meant to swap spot my Selly so I can move Selly over here to protect Lunala. But I misclicked and I swapped with the Marshadow instead. And I was like, well, great. Now he's just going to come and attack me and GG boys to Lunala. But for some reason, Alice decides to play. They played the Phantom Sphere or Phantom Energy. I don't remember which one it was. Probably the Phantom Sphere, right? I believe so. Anyway, he then so I move over to protect Lunala and I make another misplay right here. Boom. We're gonna stop it. This thing has a Mega. After I moved Zoro there, I was like, why did I not move Lunala here? They're just gonna Mega, take the entry point, and they don't even have to attack. I don't have a gold block. That's pretty much GG boys. Like, I would have to DC with the Zoro and hope to get a fortune. Well, I mean, unless it lands, if it doesn't, I mean, we actually have a good shot at actually KOing the Banette. But for some reason, Alice does not Mega there, and I was like, okay, very interesting. And okay, so you play the Phantom Sphere. So now he plays the Phantom Energy. I'm going to take the entry point here, and then now Alice is going to DC. They're going to attack with the Milotic, and of course I'm going to switch, trying to get that cross counter. And if I do get confused, I'm pretty much a dodge machine or a cross counter machine. So I was like, of course I'm going to switch, and unfortunately for them, they do get the unfortunate roll. However, they do hit the Aqua Tail, so I do gain weight. But now I'm going to start moving it with my Selly, and we're going to try to get rid of these Banettes. We're going to try and banish them, or rendezvous them, take them to the ultra space, even though I can't get them back. But the goal is to try and get the Kyogre, but there's no way we're going to get to the Kyogre. But we're gonna try and work our way with Selly, and we still have the Flame Gun. So that's a way we can get rid of the Kyogre. So they're going to advance, take our entry point, and attack, and they get the curse on our miss. And now this is bad, because even if we do rendezvous the Kyogre, we are not going to bring it back if Pheromosa's dead. And Pheromosa is gone. See you later. GG boys to Pheromosa. I'm a little upset there. But what I can do now is I can attack into this Banette, and like I said, we can go for the Flame Gun here. Flame Gun or Rendezvous. Anything works, but we're going to try for the Flame Gun. We do get the Gyro Ball into the Destiny. I'm like, all right, anything but Gyro Ball. Can we please? Boom. Flame Gun. Let's go. Now we got rid of the Primal Kyogre and the Banette. Now the opponent's in a tough position. They're gonna scoop up here, and they're gonna protect the goal here. So I decide not to go towards the entry point or to the goal with either my Selly or my Zoro, because I wanted to threaten whatever's here, and I wanted to get the cheese win with Lucario, but they see that. They immediately see that and cover up goal. So now we are going to DC. We're going to go after this, and we do get a very fortunate roll. Like I said, Zoro actually has decent odds against the Banette if it doesn't land the knockoff. And the opponent knows the cheese here. They're going to Mega Evolve. Otherwise, I would have Rocket Ride my Lucario right onto the goal. They know the cheese. They're going to cover up the goal. And I'm going to attack right again. Zoro, can we please? 3 in a row. Let's go, Zoro. Okay. Not the #1 goal attacker this game, but he's getting cross counters. I'm like, let's go. So now, Alice, that's pretty much GG boys. I mean, Alice has to win this roll with Marshadow. He has to attack here. And then Zoro getting the Night Days. I mean, that would have been GG boys, but he does get the dodge, and we are going to show off Selly's ability, and we're going to Rocket Ride our Lucario right next to that Marshadow, and we're going to surround him, and that is GG boys. But Alice is going to try to get the purple, the pulse, whatever the pulse is, and hope that both of those Mons roll blue. Dude, if that would have happened, I would have been probably so salty. But it doesn't happen, and we get the win. So let me reiterate my question. When you guys make that many misplays and misclicks in a row, do you guys keep playing or do you give up? Please let me know in the comments below, but we're going to cut it there. I have tomorrow off. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow. This weekend is going to be very chaotic and busy for me. So we're going to try and get as much as we can tomorrow, right? So we're going to cut it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.